Three teams meeting at Bowling Green, a wrestling tri-meet senior night for the Bobcats, welcoming Maumee and Southview. Panthers' TJ Lewis going up against the Cougars' Riley Smith at 120 pounds, late first period. Lewis escapes for 2 points, up 4-1, but the cushion evaporates in the second. Couple of penalty points. Smith slides for control, now tied 6-6. Down to the wire, Lewis puts it in gear. Reversal in the final 30 seconds to help seal a 10-7 decision. BG taking on Southview, 205 pounds. Dominic Birch for the Bobcats, pouncing on Mackay Hilton. Takes just 59 seconds for the pin. Home team finishes with Maumee, 190. Liam Murphy making the purple and gold proud against Matthew Fallis. Scramble, say when. 36 seconds for the fall. But overall, good night for Mikey Kinzel, 2 falls, and good season on the whole for BG.
The past few years we've been getting better. We've had 2 state qualifiers every year. And 2 years ago we had a state runner-up, Max Fosnaugh. Last year, Cam Dieter placed 4th, and I was state qualifier as well. And I think we're on the rise. Obviously we're moving up ranks in the league. And with our new coach, Coach Hale, we have a whole new coaching staff actually. We've got a lot of new technique in the room, and we're getting a lot better.
CJ Perry and Brian Hanyadel wrap it all up.
Certainly an interesting night of wrestling here at BG High School with the tri-meet. We had Maumee, Southview, and the host Bowling Green Bobcats. Brian, if you're talking about Maumee, the youth movement, and Southview as well, lots of freshmen, lots of sophomores. So what can these young teams take away from facing a quality opponent in BG?
BG is definitely that quality opponent that both of these teams need to better their skills going into the tournament. That's one thing that these guys can rely on. We've got tape on these guys, and now going into the tournament, we know what to expect. We know the physicality that a more mature, more senior team is going to bring against us.
If you're looking at Southview, Brady Zernikowski at 190 pounds, boy, he is quick, he is strong, and he surprised a couple guys tonight, didn't he?
Yeah, he found himself down in a few matches, but was able to stay with it and really turn the tides and get some pins out of it.
If you're looking at the overall quality, though, BG, certainly the standard bearer tonight, they won both of their matches against Maumee and Southview. You get from 144 basically up to 285 tonight. They were pretty stacked. They had a lot of anchor wrestlers in those spots.
Absolutely. Those middleweight classes that BG brought in really had that skill and that experience that they needed to go ahead and get the win. Some of the matches ended up being pretty quick, and you saw some of the guys out there gaining some points, working on a few different moves that they knew they could work on in matches like this to really gain some more experience to really solidify what they need to do going into the tournament.
Mikey Kinzel at 157, Dominic Birch at 285, and even some of the lighter weights, Castro, Fields. You had a lot of quality all throughout, so I think that's why BG is kind of a program on the rise.
Yeah, and as long as they can keep that momentum coming, get some of these younger kids, get into the elementary schools, really create the excitement about wrestling and what BG wrestling is about, I think they're a program that's going to be on the move.
All right, so there's a full night of wrestling here at Bowling Green High School.